Okay, really quick, you guys. I
My dog is Ari. I don't know how. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Oh, you guys,
This
look
is
how
little Ari.
cute. Oh, look at her baby. Your accent is so pretty, by the way.
Thank you. It's Croatian. You have a really cute voice,
Oh
honestly.
my god, thank you.
Ignore the mess, like she caused the mess behind.
No,
So
it looks super cute, looks good.
I play mostly single player games, but like I'm kind of getting into MMOs right now. Like I played Witcher, all the GTAs.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I played Mafia 2 today. I'm playing New World, the new MMO. I pre-order
Okay.
every single game. I'm a game hoarder, honestly. I don't have OnlyFans. Right. Okay, so let me put a disclaimer. I don't have anything against girls who have OnlyFans, but I was raised in a very conservative family and I wouldn't want to have OnlyFans, especially in Croatia. I think everybody who's Croatian understands. Like, yeah, I can post like, quote unquote sexy pictures, like I don't know where you can see a cleavage or something like that. But bikini pictures and paying for to see like lewd content and all of that is something that basically, my dad would disown me for. I love my family, I love my father, but like, that's kind of like mentality here, like very conservative family.
Is it like one of those things where like, oh, like if it wasn't that, like you maybe like would? Or is it like not even a question, like absolutely not kind of thing?
Well, honestly, in this mindset, I never would. Like, even if my fucking dad was fine with it, you could be like, that super sexy person who can do porn and all of that. But like, it's just a matter of choice. And I just don't feel comfortable doing it. She used to have OnlyFans and I completely supported her. So I'm not,
Yeah. No, you're definitely
shaming.
supportive.
Yeah, I don't want to shame. Like, honestly, she had it. I was supportive. I used to be in a relationship, if you could even call that a relationship, with somebody who is known in the Rush community. And I don't want to talk shit about them or anything, but they have accused me of doing something that I have never, ever done. And this is the first time I'm talking about it in public.
What they
Um,
say? Oh my god.
they accused me, they broke up me in a really nasty way. They were shouting at me, calling me names and all of that, which I still have screenshots of, the receipts. But they basically insulted me and they said that I have recorded our like the private conversation between me and him. And he said that I have exposed it. I asked for proof. I said, okay, if I did record it, if I did expose it, where is it? He didn't find proof. And then a certain streamer who was later exposed for leading on donators was insulting me, calling me out on Twitter. And all I have to say, karma's a bitch. That's it. Almost 2 years ago. And I just basically at that time, like this is the legit the first time I'm talking about it. At that time, I just ignored it. Like I didn't
Yeah.
want to be involved in drama. I was really sad because they were trying to turn the whole Rush community after me and all of that for something I haven't done.
Oh.
So yeah, so I was silent. I didn't say anything. I was quiet. I was like, okay, this is gonna be over. The truth is gonna come out, and the truth did come out. He turned out to be a massive prick. That he did the same to another streamer. The girl who was attacking me turned out to lead her main donator for money. And all I gotta say, karma is a bitch. So just make sure you don't do stupid shit. That's it. Like I'm not trying to shit on them. This is legit the first time I'm speaking about it. And
Yeah.
yeah, you know experienced it was like at the lowest point in my life. It was like huge depression. I was researching
Oh.
like, yeah, this sounds fucked up and I'm sorry, please don't judge me in the chat. This was like
No.
years ago. I was researching about like satanic religion and all of that, and the more I was researching, I was a little kid. Listen to this, Dabi. All right, I'm all right. I'm the type of person who falls asleep while listening to murder stories. Yeah, but I'm scared of flies. Yeah. I was born and raised in Croatia. I still live in Croatia, but I live with a roommate. I have moved out of my parents' house a year ago. So yeah, here we are. But honestly, like, people might judge me because I don't have a job right now. I pretty much rely on Twitch and on my savings. I lost my job because of Corona.
Oh, I'm so
I
sorry for that.
It's fine. It's fine. I used to work as a digital marketer and a graphics designer before.
Okay.
So my goals in life, I really want to finish my programming university. That's the first thing. When it comes to streaming, I want to combine my programming with the streaming. So I want to eventually, how do I say this? I want to eventually, I want to make full time out of streaming
You want to be
while
a
I have my
full-time
degree.
streamer? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have my degree and I have a couple of friends who are programmers themselves. So my ultimate goal when it comes to streaming and everything would be to make some kind of game ourselves or some kind of program that we could sell and use my Twitch as a marketing place. So listen, I used to be a big person for plastic surgery. I wanted plastic surgery. I spoke about this on my stream. I wanted to get fake tits for the longest time. I support people who get it, but I don't want it personally. So I don't, I don't judge anything. If you want to, get some modifications technology wise or plastic surgery wise or like any kind of modification, that's fine with me. Like, makeup can be a modification. Like, I understand. I don't judge anybody. Listen, I don't judge tattoos either, but I
Yeah.
just want to say, I said this on my stream. In my opinion, tattoos are the prettiest when you have, for example, a full sleeve or where you have a lot of tattoos or completely clean skin. Like, those are the two, like, hottest versions that you can have.
So you
You know
like
what
the extremes, like none or like hardcore?
I always say this on my stream that I'm not open for dating, that I'm not interested in dating, and I don't want, to base my viewership off dating because I always say this, nobody's gonna have a chance. That's why I always say I'm
I
single, but
respect
nobody's gonna
that.
have a chance.
That's nice
Because
that you're like very like forthcoming about that. You're like very straight up about it. I'm sure people appreciate that.
yeah, because and I don't wanna in any shape or form give false hopes to these people.
Would you ever date another streamer? If you liked him a lot and he was like cool and like he was like someone you like genuinely liked and he was just like a cool like guy like Hondos, for example.
Yeah, I would, but in private. Like I would say I'm in a relationship, but I wouldn't say with who. If they're a big
Oh,
streamer,
I
then
like that. You'd be like mysterious. I love setting people up. I love love. I feel like
yeah.
I'm not psychic, but I have a sixth sense for
Mhm.
love. And I love like setting people up. So I would never pressure you, but if you ever want, I'm here. If you ever want me to set you up with someone, I am here.
Honestly, I just want to focus on my education. But the one thing that I look in a partner, this is gonna be really weird to say, and a lot of people might take me wrong. But the one thing that I look in a partner is that I want them to have the same amount of ambitions as much as I do. So, for example, if I'm willing to, to become to work hard on myself, if I'm willing to, I don't know, let's say go to the gym or like study and all of that, I want my partner to be similar to that. Like he doesn't have to be rich, he doesn't have to be like jacked and all of that, but I just want somebody who has ambitions. Like I don't want anybody to think that I'm a massive programmer. I'm just studying right now.
Yeah, well, still. And
But yeah,
so Wolfenstein, and what is it about that game that makes it stand out to you compared to others?
Uh, it's a really good game. I like it. I don't know how to explain. I like the whole aspect of it. It has a little bit of horror. It doesn't have like it's it's a shooter, but it's an adventure. But the biggest thing that stood out to me is that it's my childhood game that I used to play with my father when he was a gamer. Like he would play the game and we would secretly watch the game together. I would watch him play because my mom didn't want me to look at that game because it was horror. So we would secretly at like 9 p.m. or something, or while she was working, he would be like, "Come on, let's watch." Something that I have really learned. Don't I would say don't get too comfortable with everybody. Like I saw some people as my genuine friends, and they would come out like and say, "I like you," or they would try to pull some moves on me, or they would like just to talk to me to figure out things because I was a streamer, just so they can quote unquote expose me and all of that shit. Like just don't get too comfortable with everybody, just like be careful with who you become friends with, but that's a rule for everywhere, not just streaming. I just did just chatting. I didn't play games. I did just chatting, that's it. And every time I would do just chatting, it would be like right, I was a huge clubbing person. It would be right before a club, and I would always be in dresses. I would always be dolled up. I would always look 10 out of 10. I'm not saying that I'm a 10 out of 10, but like out of all of
Yeah,
my
yeah.
versions,
No,
I would
you
look
are a
10 out of
10,
10.
yeah.
That is the first thing that attracts people. Like unfortunately it is. It's the first thing that attracts people, how you look. Like
Yeah.
how you look, what is your aesthetic, like what is different from you from other streamers. And I don't mean like personality wise, like yeah, that's important, but like if you have a different background, if you are dressed like super cute, super nice, and all of that. And then once people come in, some people are going to be rude, some people are going to be disgusting, but it's going to raise your viewers. Like I have noticed when I have I don't know, a shirt that has cleavage on, I get like 50 viewers more. You need people to click on your stream. Like no matter how much people say, I don't know, you need to be funny, you need to be this, you need to be that. Yeah, you need to be that to make them stay, but to make them click, I'm not saying that you need to have like tits out and all of that. But you cannot expect that you're gonna show up looking like a homeless person and then somebody's gonna click on that. Like you have to talk, come out with topics, like whatever it is. Because let's be real, Dobby, like if you clicked on a stream, if you clicked on two streams, right? And one was constantly talking and the other one was, just silent. Which one would you,
Yeah.
sit on? I'm not a big streamer. I can't give too many advices. I will say do something that catches a person's eye. You get like let's say I put like nano leaves behind, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you get nano leaves, you make them brighter so the room looks like pink and stuff, or you get something else, or like I don't know, you get little plants or decoration behind your bedroom and all of that. Like for example, you have plants and all of that. It catches the eye of a person, and your whole vibe is like pink. Everything is pink. Everything is like anime and all of that. It catches a person's eye. That's what I would say. The brighter, the better. There are people who stuck through like number ones. They're still here, and that's
Oh.
what I appreciate. Yeah. When it comes to like my community and everything, I always say this. Yeah, my dog's name is Ari. My real life name isn't Aryssa. My real life name is Sarah, by the way. If you wanna,
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an area of programming that you want to go into, like cloud or Bitcoin or something?
I want to do 3D modeling. That's what I really want to do. Say in the gaming, like 3D modeling, making the character in the game. But, I'm just studying the basics right now. So I don't want to, people think that I'm a huge programmer. I'm just studying the basics, but I would like to learn 3D programming.